By the end of the summer, I am going to be a full-time YouTuber and Twitch streamer. Hi, it's me, Sable, and you heard me right, I am going for it. And if I don't make it, then I will be going back to university for the 4th or 5th time. Why? It's a long answer that I'll be going over more in this video and the following ones. But essentially, I am 30 years old, neurodivergent, and I've never been able to hold down a job or complete a degree. My mental health and energy levels are just so varied that traditional work does not make sense to me, and I have been so worried all of these years about failing and making something of myself that I've never truly tried. So I'm making this into a challenge, and I'm doing it for 2 reasons. 1. Accountability. I have a habit of making goals for myself that I don't stick to because there are no stakes. No one knows I'm failing other than me, but if I say it out loud, that makes it real, right? And secondly, for other people. I have met so many people since starting this channel in similar situations to myself, who want to start the thing, whatever that is, but don't have the confidence to do so. By sharing my journey openly and candidly, I hope that I can encourage other people to take a chance on themselves too, because I believe in you so much, but you need to believe in yourself too. Be a little delusional in your self-belief. Go on, I dare you. I'll put chapters in the video, but this episode will mostly be focused on the why and how of this challenge, and over the next few months I'll keep you updated every step of the way, for good or for bad. So I said I was going to become a full-time YouTuber and streamer, but what does that actually mean? People have different definitions of full-time, so I'm going to quantify this a little, so there's something to track numbers-wise as we go. My 2 main goals are monetization on YouTube and affiliate on Twitch. Why have I picked these? Firstly, they're goals that I can measure my progress towards, even if they're not the real reasons I'm pursuing this. It is much easier to track watch hours and views and subscribers than it is to put a number on happiness and fulfillment. They also have specific steps, so I always know what I need to be doing to get there. And they are the first steps towards the financial freedom I've never experienced. My actual goals are much deeper, and I'll probably go into this more in a later episode. But in a quick TLDR version, I want to make things that I am proud of. I want to create a community that supports people who need it, that feels like home to those that feel lonely. I want to have a purpose that I believe in, and a reason to get up every morning. I would love to be able to finally have an answer for the first time in my life when people ask me what I do. A proper answer, not a student for a course I know I'm probably never completing, but a career I love, I believe in, I'm proud of. I currently live with my parents and on disability benefits, which amounts to about £1,000 a month. I'm not expecting to reach that anytime soon, but I say it for transparency. When a lot of people say full-time, they're expecting at least twice that, as I have to pay for rent and live quite outgoing lifestyles. One day I'd love to be in a place where I'm earning the money to live independently and rent my own place, but right now, I'd just love to be able to cover the costs of the channel. I've spent all my savings so far, oops. My food, my dog's necessities and some treats, and then put the rest away for the future. I know people say don't do this for the money, and they say it for good reason. It is not a quick and easy way to get rich. But I don't want to get rich. I want to make a career out of something I love, and part of a career is having enough money to exist. So money is part of it, because hey, I like existing. Sometimes. Going back to uni at the end of September is the alternative because I would have a comfortable student finance support, and it would work towards something more conventional. I am already so lucky to have been blessed with enough subscribers for monetization on YouTube, but I am severely behind on the watch hours front. I'll need to get 3,000 more watch hours before the end of September to reach monetization, and so that means more content and more longer content too. I love making short edited videos, but they take a lot of time and energy, and it means I don't get stuff out very often, and when I do get it out, it doesn't give me that push towards the requirement. This is where Twitch affiliate ties in a little. I want to start streaming again, and if I stream on YouTube it will also count towards watch hours for the goal. But I will probably be multi-streaming it to Twitch at the same time, and that gives me a secondary goal to make the challenge a bit more intimidating, but also more exciting, I think. The requirements for affiliate aren't too high. I need to get 25 followers, stream for 4 hours, stream on 4 different days, and reach an average of 3 viewers on those 4 different days. The requirements for partner are much higher, but affiliate is the first step towards making a living through streaming. So starting next week, I will be streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be playing a variety of games, but starting off I'm thinking of Stardew Valley and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, as well as a little bit of just chatting here and there. I imagine I'll be a bit awkward to start, but awkward is better than nothing, after all. I'm also doing a lot of work on improving my editing skills by switching from CapCut to DaVinci Resolve, so that my future videos are more polished, and maybe one day even braving the camera for some real life content. But for now, you can enjoy this cute little creature instead. My anxiety is not quite ready for that. First of all, just watching this is helping. Thank you so much. The typical like, comment and subscribe definitely helps the algorithm, as does watching my videos till the end for those all-important watch hours. If you have anyone you know who might like my content, then consider dropping them a link. And I have a Discord server called The Burrow, which is a lovely little community that I'd love for you to be part of. I do have a Ko-Fi. At the moment, this is the only way I can make money from my content, but I don't expect donations. If you want to and are in a position to do so, I would be absolutely honoured, and it does all go back into the channel, but your support in other ways means just as much. Keep up with the challenge, maybe drop a motivating comment, or try a similar challenge for yourself and share your progress in our Discord. It's easier to do things together than alone. If you're finding this channel through this video, then you probably have no idea who I am. I made my channel with the aim of being a bit of a variety creator. A lot of gaming content, but also talking about neurodivergence, some crafting, some reading. The core of my channel, rather than being a specific niche, is cozy. I suffer from anxiety, as I know many of you do, and the internet is not a very nice place to be sometimes. I want to do what I can to change that, to make spaces where people can come and just relax and feel comfortable. I actually made YouTube videos and did a bit of streaming about 8 or 9 years ago, but I didn't stick with it too long. My mental health was pretty bad at the time, and I also felt too ashamed of what I made to keep putting myself out there. I always wanted to go back to it, but I never felt good enough. I truly believed that I would fail if I tried. But now I'm a bit older and time has passed and I have nothing to show for it. I've been depressed, burnt out, lonely, hollow. All because I was too scared to be perceived, too scared to try and to fail, because it would feel like all my thoughts I have about myself are true. But the alternative was making me just as miserable as failing would. And it reminded me of these lines from a poem by Erin Hansen. You ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? What if I fly? What if?